Well, there is immediately another thing here. Guy in suit? Are you same guy in... Wait. Nope. Hey, aren't you the guy who rescued Toshiro-san the other day? Yeah, what about it? Well, I just saw him getting dragged off by those Yakuza from before. It was horrible. What? And it came back for revenge? I think so. Those guys have been popping up everywhere these days, all in an attempt to leech away our profit. Makes you wonder if the Tojo clan's going through a turf war. I really wouldn't know. Maybe there's some kind of rift within the organization? Is that usually a thing that happens? Probably not too often. Is that the plot of every Yakuza game? I don't know yet, but it feels like it. Probably not too often. But given that the Matsugane family recently lost their patriarch and their captain's in the hot seat, it seems like their men are left running wild in the streets. I see. Anyway, do you have any idea where they might have gone? Who knows? I'm sure they couldn't have gone too far, though. Now, where would Yakuza go to teach someone a lesson? Didn't Tashiro-kun rough up a civilian that one time? Yeah, that was in that shady backlot just up Tenkaichi Street. Bingo. Yeah, it would inevitably be a dead-end backlot spot, of which this community is filled with them, as it turns out. Yeah. That shady back alley, which is where poor barkeep used to be. Aw. That place is permanently instilled with more meaning because of Yakuza 0 so heavily featuring it. It's one of the upsides of having an entire series based on one map, is that so many parts of the map have like a history to them now. Like, oh, that's where the guy died at the beginning of Yakuza 0 that became the murder that character was framed for. Oh, that's the place where there used to be an entire Chinese community, but now it's a completely different building? What happened here? Like... Alright, fine. You start to get the feeling of, like, what you get from an actual town in a way that's not really represented by almost any video games ever. Mainly because doing that many asset changes in the course of one playthrough would be a lot. So you basically need a series to take place in one location so you can keep seeing how that location keeps changing over time. We almost had a chance for that a little bit with Mass Effect, but they like refused to use any of the same parts of the Citadel. So even though you go to the Citadel in all 3 games in Mass Effect trilogy, you never visit the same locations except for maybe Udina's office or something, or the council chamber maybe. So like they refused to let you like experience the Citadel over the course of time. But even then, Mass Effect, it wasn't over the course of very much time anyway. Like games hate reusing locations usually. And there's downsides to it, like the, you know, the part where you're playing hundreds of hours in one location, but there is this, like, intimacy of, like, seeing the small town that you grew up in have new roads and new pathways, and, oh, there's a new school there, and that old theater's gone, and stuff like that. Nah. Hey, you guys are done here. You again? Yagami? You look like shit, Tashiro-kun. What'd they do? Beat your clothes up first? This motherfucker. Eh. Well, that's fine. Now I can get rid of both of you clowns at once. I wouldn't be so sure. Not a matter of that. When I make the decision to off someone, then it may as well have already happened. Get ready to die. Yeah? Is that how this works? Didn't this stance used to be good at crowd control or something? I feel like this stance used to be way faster and would sweep a lot, but now blue stance just kind of feels like a shittier version of red stance. I feel like it used to be really fast and crazy, like playing Eddie Gordo in Tekken 3 or something. And now it's just kind of like, eh. Why did I do that again? Why is it so, wasn't it... Look at these, like, individual, tiny, weak-ass attacks I'm using. Am I crazy? Didn't it used to be cool? They're just like a bunch of slow, flailing kicks. Then you hit, the combo finisher at the end usually goes somewhere. Once you start hitting Y. God damn. What the fuck? I have never done that attack before. What the hell? I'm confused. I don't know what's different about the combat system between this game and the previous Yakuzas, but like I never like I've played this game longer than any other Yakuza game, as far as I can tell, and I've never gotten into a groove with the combat. The combos have never really become like, oh, this is the Dynasty Warrior style like combo tree. Like, oh, XXXY is that, and XXXXY is that, and like XYYYX is like the specific, like, I'm used to charting these combos in my head and having a specific idea of like, oh, finishing a combo with the power attack at that end of the combo, because this basically is the Dynasty Warriors combat system where you keep hitting the light attack and then the heavy attack finishes your combo, which is what they did a lot with Yakuza games and so on. It's like, it's basically Dynasty Warriors. And like in Dynasty Warriors and in Yakuza 0 and so on, like I would memorize each different time to do a finisher because they had different like utility. Like, oh, do that one to like launch a character, do that one to guard break a character, do that one to do a sweeping area of effect attack. And like something about each subsequent game I've played by this company, the combat seems less memorable and less interesting each time. In particular, 0 and 1 had 4 stances. 0 had 8 stances because you had 2 characters, which was incredible. Then 2, you had like 1 stance, kind of. And then the 2, we're talking about Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2. And now in Judgment, I'm like, I have 2 stances, but like, I kind of just flail some hits around because most of their combos kind of just are just more hits. They don't seem to have particular versatility. And I've never felt the way I did when I had like access to like, here's my big grappling, brawling moveset, and here's my I have a weapon moveset, and here's my breakdancing moveset that all had really specific utility against different types of enemies, and there was strategy to it. Now I just have a kind of sweepy one and a kind of single targety one, but the sweepy one's not that sweepy, and the single targety one kind of can crowd control too. And all of the upgrades that in the entire tree almost exclusively seem to be about Tiger Stance instead of Crane Stance. So it seems like Tiger Stance just completely overtakes Crane Stance anyway, and makes Crane Stance feel so pointless because there's so many upgrades that are specifically for Tiger. That is it called Tiger? I don't know. Red Stance. I think it's Tiger. That like I don't know. This feels like it might be the worst combat system so far. Like, and I don't know why each one feels worse. It might have been a downside of them changing engines because I don't know. Somebody made the claim. And they could have been completely talking out of their ass, so maybe I shouldn't even be quoting them, but somebody claimed that the reason all the stances went away is because the Yakuza 6 engine couldn't handle that stuff or whatever, which is what they used for the Kiwami 2. But if that, being able to walk inside of buildings without a loading screen or whatever isn't worth losing 80% of the combat system, which is the majority of the content. So like, I think that's part of the reason why I'm so like, go away with combat, is that I don't feel like I'm doing making any interesting decisions. I don't think there's much depth to the combat necessarily, but they spam it non-stop, and every time you go 5 feet, another combat encounter starts. You have to run away from it, and it's like, and they're hard to run away from. You have to run away and hide in a building for 30 seconds over and over again, despite and it's like, it's so much emphasis on combat for what I think is the least fun combat of the 4 games I've played by them so far. So I don't know, man. It makes me miss Kiryu. You okay, Tashiro-kun? Fuck off, man. I didn't need your help the first time. Besides, civilians shouldn't be messing around with the Yakuza anyway. Are you even aware what could happen to you? Doesn't matter. Whether I'm Yakuza or not, there's no way I'd abandon a guy like you. What? Even though Matsugane-san is gone, it doesn't mean I stopped caring about the family. Tashiro-kun, you stood up for more than just yourself back there. That's the kind of thing that makes me proud. Matsugane-san would be too. Who even says that kind of shit? You really are an idiot, man. I'm being serious. Now, you can get home by yourself, or do you need to call an ambulance? What I need is for you to leave me the fuck alone. Fine. Then I'm gone. Hold up. Yeah? I owe you one. Hey. Yeah. You don't owe me a thing, man. Just you do you. We there? Is he my final friend? Now I can just sort of domino this. I wonder if Yagami and Kaito and other characters survive this game or not. I don't know. I have no idea if they're planning a Judgment 2, for example. They're already talking about Yakuza 7, which is going to be a new series with a new character. And that makes me think, oh, maybe this particular experiment didn't pay out for them. Or maybe it was always supposed to be a dead end, since they didn't call it Yakuza 7 and they are willing to call the other one Yakuza 7, which is a surprise. Oh, Yagami-san, are you interested in being bombarded with boobage, or perhaps you found a trustworthy companion who won't do anything too naughty? Do I even know any guys like that? You know what? Tashiro-kun's a decent guy, surprisingly. I bet he'll be a good candidate. Did you just say boobs? Oh yes. I've been saying boobs for quite a while now. Why is everything this guy says great? Please, help yourself to some. No touching though. You fuckwit. You think I can just say... You think you can just say boobs all the time and not sound like a total jackass? The only people who can say boobs out in the open like this are mothers and their very young children, dumbass. Wow. Tashiro-kun, you're way less inappropriate than I thought. Sort of. So, does this mean you're not going? Nah, I'll go. I'm not into this sort of thing. But if it can help someone else, I wouldn't mind lending a hand. Awesome. Just make sure you don't lend the hand down her blouse, okay? The boob community might frown upon that. I told you, stop saying stupid shit like that. Are you in middle school or something? And it's not like I'm some kind of perv either. Don't get it twisted. No one's accusing you, man. Just hurry up and get in there. Alright. But remember, I'm doing you guys a favor, okay? Every time I'm like, why are they sprinting into it? Like they're sprinting in every time. You know, it's guys like him who deny it all the time that end up being the biggest pervs of all. Perhaps. But I don't think Tashiro-kun is the type to do anything bad.
Yagami-san.
Thanks for all your help, Yagami-san. Let me know if you find any more friends who are interested, okay? My god, it just will not finish. Greetings, friend. Would you care to see some sumptuous breasts today? Hope Tashiro-kun's doing alright in there. You understand me? The only people you should ever show those to is the person you love or your future babies. They're not just showpieces to throw around any guy who comes your way. You can do better than this, Madoka. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. He's actually lecturing her. What? Oh, it must be on the ground. Excuse me, is Madoka-chan here? Ah, you're the gentleman from before. Yes, she's available. Great, then I'd like to go with her, please. I actually don't know if there's... Hey, you came back. Of course, I could hardly finish my drinks last time. Take it nice and slow today, huh? Wait, I think I just went to the dialogue loop from before. I'm gonna have to blow all my alcohol by beating somebody up. Yeah, this one she's just pouring me drinks. This is the alcohol test we already did. Whoopsie. Your face is all red. I can still keep going. A drink, if you please. Okay. I know I'm a mess right now, but I guess I've been through worse. You can sure hold your alcohol, Yagami-san. It's like you were built for drinking. Oh, it is making progress. By the way, how's the whole tuition thing going? Oh, good. I've been making all my payments and then some. Awesome. That's great to hear. Wait a sec. Are you ordering all these drinks to help me? Huh? Why would you think that? Well, you never do anything perverted. In fact, all you ever do is order a bunch of alcohol. And you're worried about my tuition on top of that. Maybe you're just imagining things? So, here's how apple pie works. Whenever someone requests you or racks up a huge bill, you get a cut of the profit. Let's be upfront with each other, Yagami-san. You're helping me a lot, and I want to know the reason. What can I say, other than happy to be of service? Uh-huh. Well, I'm gonna return the favor somehow. All I really want is for you to relax, enjoy yourself on the job. Don't need much more than that. Lie down and close your eyes. When I say I'm returning a favor, I mean it. Huh? I can't stand the idea of you ordering drinks all the time without letting me give you some kind of service. This is like one of those, like, oh wow, she's being vague, it's gonna be a misunderstanding moments. I don't think this is a good idea. I wasn't asking what you think. This is happening whether you like it or not, Yagami-san. Might as well accept it. Well, if you put it like that, then camera, calm down. I guess I have no choice. What's going to happen? My goodness, Yagami-san. You're as stiff as a stone. They're leaning heavy into this. Oh. Well, when you touch me like that, I am... Wow. And now you're twitching? Look at you go. Oh. Oh, that's it, right there. You really know how to work it out. I can hardly believe how knotted up your shoulders were. Your back, too. No wonder you're moaning like that. Yes, because I have a terrible massage therapist that stabs me. Yeah, and thanks to you, I'll be sleeping like a baby tonight. Oh, that was unexpected. What is up with the progress on this meter? 50%, 5%, 3.2%, 75%. But in an entirely pleasant way. I needed that. Hey, where am I? Oh right, I get confused because they teleport me into that place, and then I'm like, then when I go there on purpose, I can't remember how. No, I don't want any mochi right now. Go away. I actually kind of want mochi right now. Why must you do this by being named that to me? Do you know what you've done? I'm about to die. I need to talk to... Please stop peering for your life. I need a cappuccino and 17 pastries. Is it pumpkin spice latte season? I actually don't like... I don't actually order that. But I do like a pumpkin scone. It actually takes a lot of these to fill up my health bar, apparently. I really want that special bread. That just looks like a novel little breakfast bagel thing. Even though it probably just tastes like everything else because it's basically just another breakfast sandwich style setup. But something that's really appealing about it visually. So, Yosuke-kun, how's Madoka-chan doing at the club? Oh, Madoka-dunk? Well, thanks to everyone's generous support, her sales have gone through the roof. Ah, good to hear. Hey, aren't you Yagami? I heard about you from Yosuke. Apparently you're pretty cool with Madoka over at Apple Pie. Huh? Yosuke, what's this guy talking about? Well, he probably just got you mixed up. I'm sure there are plenty of other Yagamis walking around here. Well, make sure to take care of Madoka-chan. She's a real sweetheart, you know. I'd rather not have a reputation among these people. And yet you do. Yagami-san, it'd be great if you could go to Apple Pie and request Madoka-dunk again. She almost has enough money to pay off her tuition. Alright, then I'll give her a visit sometime. Oh, shit. In that case, I do need to fight some dudes. Who's this from? Fucking call the police. Jesus Christ. They're literally always there. They're clearly doing criminal shit. And it's really obvious. Like, this goes beyond all reasonability about that kind of shit. I can't remember if that's what they said or not in the video. But everyone needs to see that video about proper etiquette at a sushi restaurant. It's so fantastic. If you can't find the one I'm talking about, it's in my recommended videos playlist, which you'd have to scroll for a while to find because there's a lot of videos there now, but it's one of the first ones I added, I think. One of the last things Joe did before he moved was show me and Andrew that at Andrew's place, and it's just we couldn't take it. It was incredible. Kanban wife. Was it a Kanban wife? Or is it up here? There's apple pie. Okay. I get all confused because it's not on the map. For a place that's so heavily featured, you think that they just would give it an icon on the map. But they just don't. I went in the wrong way. Oh, you came at the wrong time. She's on break now. Ah. Well, okay. I'll come back in when she's in. Oh. Shit. I guess I visited her too recently, and now I can't visit her at the moment. But I just got myself all beat up. She's not in here, I don't think. Are we there yet? Oh. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. 4 side cases and 3 reputation levels to go. Okay. Come on, just give me 1 side case. I don't want to go back to Yagami Detective Agency because it might activate like the final chapter of the game at this point. Like, we're so late in the story. But at the same time, I don't see any more side cases. I only see 2 friendships, and they're both ones that require other stuff to happen. We might be SOL. I think my final side case is at Yagami's Detective Agency. Are those more guys? Or those? Oh, wait, were those actually salarymen? There's such a group of them that I thought they were going to try to beat me up. Just so used to that at this point. Everyone wants to do a murder on me all the time. It's how life works. Fuck, really? They're just coming out of the woodwork right next to my base. Let me go. No, go. Why don't you go to hell? Ha, because his name's that. Wow, you don't have much of a health bar. This is a bad choice on your part. Oh, hi. There we go. You get him with your drawn weapon. There you go. I guess your two allies just never figured out how to jump over a car. You didn't like, no, fuck you.
服部？どうもこの建物は監視されているようですね。記者が張り込んでいる時と同じ匂いがします。
あんたにそんなのわかんのか？
何かと鼻は利く方ですから。
何のよ？
梶平会長のお使いでしてね。八神さんの調査報告が欲しいとのことです。本丸園が焼けて塩屋さんも亡くなりました。会長は何がどうなってるのか詳しく知りたがっています。
だろうね。
なるほど。モグラの正体は現役の刑事でしたか。全部今あなたの言った通りならアドデック9の周りは死体だらけですね。
小野に殺された入院患者に寺沢恵美、センター副所長の橋木、新谷弁護士、どれも結局はアドデック9の人体実験に行き着く。
しかし証拠がなければよくできた仮説でしかありません。
あんたに言われなくても分かってる。
お話は承りましたが、会長はとにかく八神さんと直接お目にかかりたいとの仰せです。
調査の報告なら今ので全部だよ。
でしたら会長に直接そう言ってください。私はただの使いですから。
嫌だと言ったら
あの人は別に敵じゃありませんよ。それに我々の耳に入ってこないような情報を持ってる可能性だってある。せいぜい利用してやったらいいんです。ついでに私の顔も立ててもらえたら。これからお越しいただけますか？海藤さんもご一緒に。先日撃たれた傷ももう良さそうですしね。
まったくよくご存知で。
ではこの後海藤さんとカムロ菊野屋へお願いします。
菊野屋？
松金組長がひいきにしていましたね。梶平会長もです。では。
I'm continually surprised by Yagami, because he behaves atypically for these situations. He's just so openly telling everybody the other guy's secret, just aggressively. Like, almost everybody around him knows at this point.
Oh, コーヒー入れるぞ。飲むか？
いいよ。無理すんなよ。
もう大丈夫だって。遠慮すんな。
ああ。それよりさっき服部に声かけられた。
あの雑誌記者が？
梶平会長が俺らを呼んでるってさ。
聞いた噂じゃよ。梶平の会長は今相当まずい立場だぜ。
ん？
協励会の小葉会長に詰められてんだ。若頭の塩屋が目えぐられたろ。梶平がカムロ町に連れてこなきゃそうはならなかった。
かもな。
カムロ町で若い衆が何人も殺されて、とどめは若頭だ。小葉会長も堪忍袋の尾が切れたってとこだろ
う。梶平のじいさん、俺らもそこに巻き込む気とか。
さあな。実際どうかは言ってみりゃわかる。
海藤さんも言ってくれんの？
ああ。毎晩狂い輪に張り付いてんのに何も進んでねえんだ。何か他に手がねえか考えてたとこでよ。親父の敵討つ足しになんなら何だって試してやる。
だな。
Spiking up that experience meter. I think they just gave me 2/3 of what I need. Yeah, they did. You guys just go and disable my... I can't get my side cases or anything like that. Yep. Man, that's good. Like I expected, we're probably stuck doing the story now for a while. Hopefully I'll get a chance to shave off the final bit of side stuff. Especially since usually killing like the mega final ultra side boss often, I think, tends to have some kind of upgrade or something that might come into handy in the final fight, even though the side boss is probably harder than the final fight. But you know, just feels pointless if I do it after the story's already over, because I'm like, oh, and then I uninstalled the game. But sure, glad I unlocked something.